What's up, guys? How's it going? This is Seth, your chartist. This is 2026, 10th January 2026. Local time is 7:17 p.m. And this would be my first video in 2026. I've not been posting anything because you know how market is consolidating, right? So there's no point repeating the same stuff again and again. And I will do the price action today because now something has been formed. We'll discuss that. If you're listening to me for the very first time, let me tell you that I'm a price action trader and I do not trade whatever indicators you see here on the screen. For example, volume, right? I don't actually. This is an indicator, right? So I don't trade all that, but I just keep these indicators there so that I can understand the psychology of other traders. Okay, so it is pretty basic, very neat. Okay, I'm going to break this chart down for you, and then I will analyze QQQ and then a few futures as well. Okay, so let's understand what's going on here, and let's start the analysis. I am on SPY daily time frame, and let's start the analysis. I'm going to hide all this. Okay, so if you do look here, this is all consolidation, right? This is all consolidation. Now, and look at how price has been going up and down, up and down. This is all noise, right? Now if I go on yearly time frame, that's how I analyze, right? You will see that there's some, see this candle, if you look at this candle, this opened here but it came down here. So it was, when it opened, it was a red candle. Okay, this is where the rally started from April, right? And then boom, I've explained all this, how this started going up. People know, who have been following me, they know very well. If you want to go and check the analysis out there. Anyways, so understand this candle. This opened here, came down here, and it was red. And mind this, that this is a yearly candle, okay? So there was a lot of selling here, but then boom, it started going up. Something is definitely here. Let's go on half yearly. Same candle, okay? So let me show you again. This is 2025 from Jan till December. Okay, now the candle has closed. Now we are into 2026. I'm switching down the time frame to half yearly. So this is the first, in that yearly candle, this is the first 6 months, the last 6 months. Okay, now this is also showing you price came here and then it started going up. Let's go further down. But now if you do see, there is a poor, like this is an index. You need to, like, not an index, but if you will go to SPX, you will see the exact same price action. So this is very powerful. Okay, 622 is very powerful. I'm not saying that price will come here. No, no, no. I'm trying to break the price action down for you. Something is here, and we will see that. Now, if you do go on quarterly time frame, again the same thing. See, it started from April. We know that very well. It started from April. So if we go down on monthly, you will see clear cut price action here. This is a monthly demand zone here, and now prices also formed a new demand zone, which is right here. So I am not expecting a fall. See, fall can, it needs to come down definitely, but it can come down to 642 or 630, whatever. And I have been saying this, that yeah, it needs to come down, because understand logically, people who started buying here, do you understand this, that they're not holding from here till here, right? The positions that they started accumulating here in April, they're not holding till here. Or if somebody is holding till here, understand this, they will try to book, and this would just be the profit booking. This, when there was a red candle here, or whatever price is doing right now, this could be profit booking as well. Now, these candles clearly on monthly time frame is showing that definitely there is buying, and now the new buying is right here around 645 ish. Okay, there's buying here. I'll prove it to you when we'll go on Qs, and then future, S&P e-minis will come to know. Anyways, now what have I written here? Okay, so now I'll turn on the drawings, and as you can see, this is not anything that is messed up. Okay, this is a demand zone which is poor. That is why I've marked M poor demand zone. And now these are the different buying zones on daily and weekly, because you will be, like, you need to do intraday trading as well, right? You cannot just wait for these levels for price to come here, because if you are a trader, you are trading not almost every day, but whenever there is an opportunity, you will trade, right? And you're not waiting for these levels for price to come here and then only you will trade. I'm talking about this level and this level. Okay, you won't you're trading, right? Because this is your livelihood. If you are a trader, you need to understand that we are trading every day, with stop losses and everything there. But if these are solid buying levels which I've marked here, but that doesn't stop me, at least me, from trading, right? But I cannot share everything because it's too fast. You get out or whatever is happening, it's too fast, so I cannot share everything. But traders are trading, you know that, right? Now if I go on weekly time frame, okay, you can see clear cut consolidation. Okay, so I'll show it to you. What do I mean? So it started here, and look at this: 3% up and down, up and down, 3.5% up and down, up and down. And it's been from what, December, first week of December till now. Okay, so understand this is consolidation. And from here to here also, it is not moving anywhere, it is consolidating inside the same range. Now on weekly, clearly, this is the monthly demand zone, which is very poor, but I've marked it here. Okay. Now, on weekly time frame, I do not see anything other than this. Clearly discussed all these levels before as well. But will price take a free fall? No. You know that price doesn't like to take a free fall because there are demand zones on smaller time frames as well. So price will come, hit those, and it will go up. Now, how much the rally, or how much will the rally be when price will come down, will actually depend upon how many other sectors or indexes are coming together to support SPY. For example, logically, okay, on if I go on daily, I'm switching down my time frame to daily. So this is very poor. Okay, this is very, very poor. This is very poor. I'm not even counting these levels, but even these levels can react intraday to make some money, depending on if other heavy stocks like Apple doesn't have anything before 250. Amazon currently reacting, and it is doing very good. And Nvidia doing good. I posted on Friday that I'm trading Nvidia with tight stops. And yeah, so yeah, these levels, I'm not marking these levels because these can break anytime, but yeah, they can react depending on how many tech stocks are coming together when price comes to these levels around 689. And it we have to be dynamic for that. Now here, this doesn't look that great, but again, if price will come down here, there would be a lot of selling, but I'm not expecting a free fall because this will stop, this will stop, this will stop, and then price will come here, right? And this level might work. It looks very poor, but definitely better. This level looks better than all these levels. Okay, and we have buying here as well. So these are all your intraday opportunities. That is why you need five, six, four, six screens, whatever number of screens, so that you can analyze what's going on in other stocks, and then definitely you can do intraday trading. But again, these levels will only work. One, two, three. These will only work when Qs, futures, and other tech stocks or other sectors will come together to support these levels. Otherwise, they can break anytime. But yeah, we have to sit on the screen right now because market is very critical because it's all time high, and you know very well, when market is all time high, yeah, it can fall. Okay, but it won't take a free fall. And now everybody is not scared. They're not scared because they feel that every time market comes down, it gaps up and goes up and up. This is what has been happening in the market, right? But look at, there might be market can fall. Okay, not fall, it can retrace. Falling would be a wrong word. Market can retrace. I don't care about the news. Any news can come out, earnings or whatever, right? But yeah, you have to prepare yourself for the worst case scenario out there. If it comes down, what is your backup plan? Simple as that. Now, if it is going up, let it go up. I'm not trading SPY, right? But I do know if it falls, yes, one, poor levels. These are poor. I'm not even counting these levels. One reaction, poor reaction can come from here, and definitely a lot of reaction can come from 640s. Okay, and this there's a level here, this one, 640 is a very powerful level here. And now look at the price action here. So when I'm telling you this, I'm going to hide the drawings. I've got all the alerts set up here. Now there's something, definitely something here, 631, 640. Okay, definitely something is here. Now if I'll show you the same picture on Qs, I'm gonna go here on monthly. Look at this now, around 570. Yes, so there is a level here. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, if SPY comes down, if it comes down to say 640 or 630 here, you have to be dynamic. It's not like, you're working and then you're trading as well. No, it's not a fluke, it's a full-time thing. So if it comes here, say if it comes at 644, Qs come to 570, and then futures, they come here at 6464. So then you will see a massive rally. You could see a massive rally. Okay, it won't break easily. Market is building up new demand zones, new buying is coming in, so you will see a massive rally. You could see a massive rally. Okay, let's put it like this. If not, we know where to stop, right? But futures and here Qs, they are supporting these levels. So this is not clear, but the rally started from here and especially from 638. But we'll see. We have to be on the screen. That is why I've marked all these levels. Like you do see a lot of alerts here, right? Here, right? So we have to be dynamic. At the time of arrival only, we can decide what's going to happen. But if it does fall, okay, if SPY does fall, yeah, don't be surprised. Any news can come out and then it's going to be a big problem. People who are long. So say today is Saturday, right? I'm analyzing this on Saturday night. Now, people who are gambling, or they are taking fluke trades, they might be hoping. People who are long, they might be hoping that I hope market might gap up on Monday. Hoping or guesswork will not work here, because I don't really care if it goes up and down. I am long. I'm telling you, I'm long in stocks like Nvidia with tight stops. Amazon, I'm already 10, 8 or 10% up. I do share screenshots sometimes. I'll share it on X maybe today or tomorrow, whatever. And then UNH, I'm long. Netflix, I'm long. I'm long. So if market is all time high, I am long, with a plan. Okay, and I know it's not going to take a free fall. And let me show you one thing here. Logical, right? If it does come, I'm not saying it's going to fall. I'm showing you, if it does come to these levels, it is 8% fall. Okay, 8% from the high till this poor demand zone, or it could be till here, right? Lower, more than 8 or 8. Let's keep it 8. Okay, now same thing here. If you do see, if Qs comes down from there till here, again 8 9%. If this futures, if it does come down from the top till here, again 8%, right? 8 9 8 9. So they are all supporting each other. Okay, so you have to be dynamic. We have to make sure that I'm not trading SPY, but I do know I'm not going to panic, because if it goes up, nobody can stop market from going up. If somebody wants to buy on Monday, or they've already bought on Friday, you cannot stop that. But if it comes down, these levels are not easy to break. Okay, and there would be a lot of news here if it does come down here, that okay, tariffs or whatever. And not now, I think there's some sort, I don't follow news, but there's some sort of news on Wednesday. So any news can take the market up or down. But clearly, if it does come down, you need to understand this is an old, I wrote it like last month that it needs to come down 3%, so I'll take this off. Okay, now the thing is that, whatever news comes, market, if it whatever happens on Wednesday, there's a news on Wednesday about the tariffs. Whatever happens, okay, it can come here, good or bad, it can come here. If it is good, then also it can come here. If it is bad, then also it can come here. Now the only thing is that you need to have a backup plan. Simple as that. I'm not trading SPY because, as you can see, price action is crappy. But if I do look at Apple, yeah, 250, I'll start trading. Okay. Then Nvidia, I'm already long with tight stops. I've discussed that on Friday. Then Amazon, I'm long. Okay, so yeah, Tesla, I'm long. I've exited. So that's what the plan is. But yeah, if you're trying to go long blindly, then it would be the biggest mistake out there. Follow the price action. Okay, I'm not saying it's going to come down here, but what I'm trying to tell you here is, be ready. If it comes down here, it would just be an 8% fall, nothing more than that. And don't panic, because a lot of people will panic here and then market will go up. So yeah, it can do this. Market can definitely do this. Okay, I'm not saying it's going to do this on Monday, but yeah, I've explained this to you. If it falls, it comes here. but it won't take a free fall because I've showed you all these levels on daily. This will react, this will react, this will react, this will react, and slowly up and down, it can come down. But it can break these levels in one shot as well. Okay, because these are very poor levels. Okay, everything will depend. You have to be dynamic because everything will depend on what cues are doing, okay, what the futures are doing. So you have to be very dynamic. That is why you have to be on the screen always. If you do see here on cues, we do have something here around 609. Okay, and then here same price action, very similar price action. It won't be exactly same, but very similar price action. Now there is nothing here, and these poor demands are also being being used. So it can come here, then here, and similarly same thing is happening in SPY can come here and then here. If you do look at this price action and this price action, very similar. Okay, if you do look at this price action and this price action, very similar. So you have to be dynamic. If you're long in stocks, I'm not long in SPY or Qs, but if you're long in stocks, you have to be very careful, and you have to understand the overall market structure. Okay, yeah, it is complicated, yes, but understand is price action is way better because you're just reading the candles. Okay, if I'll turn on all the indicators, it would be too confusing for you. So I've turned all the indicators off. Okay, and on my other template I do have some indicators like RSI, moving averages, just to keep an understanding of what other traders are thinking. That's it. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you liked the analysis. If you did, make sure to follow me. My name is the Chartist. All right, don't forget to follow the Chartist. And whenever there's something that needs to be discussed, I'll be out there. Okay, I will discuss Tesla next, most likely tomorrow. Take care. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye.